Greetings, peace and love. I have been away, family, as you know, but it's always for a good reason because I'm learning so much when I'm away. But I wanted to talk about something that I learned recently about trusting yourself. So I've been on this long journey to learn how to trust myself because of, childhood and people tell you like you're doing things wrong or you don't know what you're talking about or never being affirmed or like congratulated on my grades or anything really. I kind of had to learn how to trust myself. You are one with the Creator, so you're a part of the divine conversation as well. So when you talk about trusting yourself, listening to yourself, learning how your universe, how your body, how all of you communicates to you, noticing what feelings are coming through your body when certain things are occurring, so you can take it as direction, as guidance, kind of like an instinctual experience. That's trusting yourself, following those nudges, taking the time to study yourself and to know what those nudges are. Those are about trusting yourself. That's how you learn how to trust yourself. Listening to yourself, paying attention to your emotions. Number one, high key. Don't forget, listen to your emotions. That is one of the purest, most basic things you can do to improve your relationship with yourself is to learn how to listen to yourself, talk to yourself. There's so many different aspects of who we are. We think we're just these human beings in these bodies, and we just have our mind, we have our spirit, we may believe in having a soul, all these things. But what does that mean? Like, what does this body do for me besides carry me around in this experience of spirit man? What else does it do for me? It communicates to me. It communicates to me between this thing we call the outward world, this 3D experience, and to what's happening within me. And it is part of the communication from the two. I heard a gentleman talking about how we receive communications through our hair. Okay. But we have energy fields as well. There's communication through that. We have a conversation with someone. It's not just words. Y'all are actually exchanging energies. You exchange your energies. Okay. And so that's why you can have a conversation with someone and you can feel like you've been fed. Their energy feeds you. And so listening to your body, learning what your body needs, talking to your body, talking to aspects of yourself that you're dealing with in your mind. Why do you feel that way? Self. Why? Call the aspect out. Give it an identity. See what it feels like. Today, I talked to the aspects of me who looked at my life as an experiment. And she wanted to keep experimenting. I'm like, no, we've done enough experimenting. Right now, what I need to do is to stand up in what I've learned and walk forward with that. And so me and her had a conversation, and I told her, what she needed to do so that we could work together. And I promised her that I will always remember her, and I even assigned a way to use that experimental energy in a way that is going to support me instead of hold me back. That side of me was set up to allow me to explore my spirituality, to allow me to step out and do those things that my mind didn't want me to do. Because if I told my mind it was an experiment, then I could do it with less judgment. I could do it and be in the flow and experience of it. So what I did was I did all these experiences or experiments, and I learned so much. And so now it's like I got to take that information and move forward. And I can't do that if she just want to experiment more. Like, no, we've done enough little stuff. Now let's do the big stuff. So, we're going to put on our big girl panties. We're going to get up. We're going to do this thing the way the soul is calling forth, not the way I think of it in my mind, not the way I see that others might be able to receive it. None of that. It's just purely just an experience of soul releasing itself over and over again. And so I just wanted to share that. Getting to know yourself, listening to your body. Just take moments of stillness and just sit with yourself. Nothing needs to be playing. Your eyes don't need to be closed. Just sit with yourself and set an intention to just sit in the moment and just see what's available in the moment. And that is something that I do regularly. And it's been very beneficial ever since I started doing it. I started doing it like a few months ago. And so, yes, definitely. But yeah, listen. Learn how to listen to yourself. Talk to yourself. Okay? All of this body is intelligence. All of this mind, this mind field, or these thoughts, these emotions, it's all intelligence. It can communicate with you. Communicate with it. Okay? Talk to it. Talk to your feelings. Ask yourself questions. Seek yourself. All right, y'all.